Hey, Robert Reynolds with Digital Rodeo and DRTV. I'm sitting here with Blake Wise, and just back after lunch. Yeah. This is Country Radio 2011, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's seminar right here.
Yeah,
that's
man.
it, man.
Doing
Good.
okay?
I am, and that's what I want to ask you. How are you doing?
Man, I'm great. I'm great. Just been running wild these past couple days, and have another busy day planned tomorrow. But that's why I'm here.
That's what you want, right?
That's a good thing, bro.
You don't want seminar to be here and you're not busy.
And I'm at the house. Yeah. What's the fun in that? That's no fun. No.
Yeah.
Need to be here. Yeah.
Now, talking to your folks that are taking care of business on for you, I understand you're going back in the studio real soon.
Yeah, going back in the studio actually next week. We're going to go in and try and finish up the album and have some cool songs, man, that we're really looking forward to. So it's exciting time, man.
I liked a song that you had out, and I'm guessing it was second single last year or something, or Cornfields. Cornfields, I got the right title?
Yeah. I enjoyed that song, man. That was a fun one to go in and record. You know, it was just one of those songs that really embraced the country lifestyle, you know, and it's not just about the cornfields, you know, it speaks to just being from the country, period, you know, and all the good things. It's a celebration song for that part of the country and, you know, for country people everywhere.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
Live in the country.
That's right. I agree. I find that in touring, you know, taking music overseas, in fact, country people, you can be in parts of Europe. I've been in Denmark, out in the country, you know, away from Copenhagen, and country people are country people. It's true. It's
they are, you know, man. It's kind of transcendent, you know. It kind of goes across seas.
Where are you from? That's right.
I'm from North Carolina. I'm from the mountains, close to Asheville, about a 5-hour drive from Nashville here. So, you know, from up in the mountains. Yeah. Miss the mountains, man. Miss the mountains, but love Nashville, you know.
Yeah. Well, like me, I grew up around the ocean, and you know, you just nothing like the ocean, nothing like the mountains.
Yeah, it's just where you grow up, man. And that was a good thing about living in North Carolina. You know, you're 4 hours from the beach, or you're in the mountains. Yeah. So, you know, it had the best of both worlds.
Indeed. Tell me a little bit about who's producing for you this go around. Who's gonna cut these songs with you?
Actually, we just cut a song with Buddy Cannon. Of course, produces Kenny Chesney and among others. And New Voice Entertainment's cutting my other songs that we're going in next week. They produced Thompson Square as well, which has a number 5 or 6 song this week, something like that. And these guys actually play with Jason Aldean. They're
I'm friends with
live road band.
I know Rich and Tully real well, so they're cutting some stuff on you.
They cut the first batch of songs that we cut. And
bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what a cool sort of circle that this makes for folks watching. Nashville's really and our music community is really a small circle. It doesn't take very long in a conversation to have it come around on you.
It's very small.
I was just outside, as I walked in right now from lunch break, talking to Tim Rushlow.
Oh, yeah.
And he was showing me his new product, and he said, man, I am so proud of Rich and Tully. And I said, you know, I use them a lot.
And Kurt,
and Kurt. I should give Kurt some credit. Sorry, thank you for that. But I know Rich and Tully better, so they come to mind immediately. And I've used them on many a session. They're amazing players. Most folks out there would know them as this dynamic duo on Jason Aldean stuff. And they did the Thompson Square stuff.
They did. They finished their whole album, done their whole album, and they're doing great. And I'm really proud of those guys. I've known Rich a long time, ever since I moved here, and we really connect in the studio. They bring such a live presence to your songs. I mean, of course, they learned that from being on the road with Jason Aldean and playing all those road dates, and they really bring, like I said, a live just feel to the studio, which is real infectious, and I think it's key, you know, to what I do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that perspective, and you know, you and I might sit here and dare say those guys really have shaped what we now know as Jason's energy. I don't.
Oh, absolutely. They help him tremendously on stage. Not that he needs help. He's an awesome entertainer, but those guys just really accent what he does, and that's just the perfect mix and the perfect mesh, you know, of a band. And that's also something I want to create. I'm actually, you know, I look to those guys for advice and of who to bring with me on the road. And the guy that plays guitar for me now, actually, Kurt told me about him, and trying to get that same thing going on, you know, man, because entertaining lives is the main reason I do music. I mean, you know, that's why I do what I do, is to get out there and entertain people. So, yeah, that live, gotta have that live show, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think you're tapping into just the right creative energy. I love what I've heard of you, but now knowing you're using these guys that I think have an incredible production energy, I think you've tapped into something special. Yeah. Tell the viewers where they can find you online. We'll feature you real nice on Digital Roadie, but where else can we find you?
Oh man, of course you can go to Facebook, you can go to Twitter, you can check me out at blakewise.com. Check out what we're doing, you know, tour dates, and you know, just figure out what's going on with the world of Blake Wise.
That's great. I appreciate that tons, man. It's been a joy having you.
Absolutely.
I know this is going to be an incredible year.
Thanks, man.
And I bet the new music is going to be the best you've made. I just have a feeling about this.
And maybe if I can just grow a beard like that.
and we end on the beard. Here he is, man. Great to see you.